I'm Sol Balbero. I'm the Executive Director of Kanlungan sa Irma. Yan is a Tagalog word which means refuge, and Irma stands for Ermita Galante, which are the red light district areas where we started our work. We have community-based programs, street-based programs, or open day centers or drop-in centers. Our community-based programs are in Manila. We have 5 communities in Manila and 3 in Muntinlupa City, but we need this house. So we have in this house both our main office and the short-term residential care program. So our short-term residential care program also is our receiving center for all those children who are victims of abuse, those who are abandoned, neglected, orphans, and those who need shelter, even the children of street families. Encourage them to place them in our temporary shelter instead of the children roaming around in the street and being vulnerable to abuse or getting hungry. So we want the children to also avail the shelter. So in this shelter, right now we have 18 children, boys and girls, ages from 6 years old and up to 15 for girls. That's our admission age, while for boys only up to 12 years old. The residential care program is composed of the girls' home in San Pedro, Laguna, the boys' home in Cavite, and the farmhouse for the out-of-school youth. So these are our long-term programs for the 3 categories. Okay. And those who are in the farmhouse are out-of-school youth from 14 years old and above, who have been in the streets for long, only male clients. So that's the whole program of Kanlungan. It's a continuum from the streets, the communities, to the drop-in centers, short and long-term residential care programs, on to independent living of the children and within the holistic approach. First, we also prepare these children when they have finished high school or college. Years ago when we started, actually the big challenge is because we didn't have funds, we didn't have an office, we didn't have knowledge even in social work. I was not a social worker then. And then the challenge of having a lot of children in the streets, getting exploited, getting abused, getting hungry, and even their parents are pimping them, exploiting them, especially that we were in the red light district areas. So there's so many horrible cases that we have encountered in the lives of these poor children. So I think that's the biggest challenge we ever had. Up to now, it's how to help restore back the broken lives of the children. We believe that the children are the most important asset of the nation. They'll be the future men and women of tomorrow. And I cannot imagine what kind of nation this would be if our children would stay abused and neglected, uneducated, illiterates. We need all the help we can get from all of you who loves our children. We would not be in this work this long if not for you who truly care about our poor children here in the Philippines. And can't thank you enough for that. We get our strength from you. You are also our inspiration, the fact that you don't stop supporting us. And for those who really want to also help Kanlungan, we are very happy to get you on board.
I can love you until